Welcome back to Marketing Champions. I'm Howard Walpuff, your host, back on dailyadbrief.com. And we have today Gina Cavalier from Liberated Healer, who has been really delving into the mental and healing process of those that are focused on the marketing world and the working world and all the challenges we've had over the last year and a half. So I'm excited to invite Gina to the conversation. So welcome and thank you for joining us.
Hello, Howard. Good morning. Nice to meet you all.
So you have really branched out on this new project, and
Yes,
why
I
don't you share
have.
a little bit about what your focus and goals are?
Okay, so just to give you a tiny bit of background, I was in the entertainment space for about 25 years, starting at Disney. And during the internet boom, I actually taught Cameron Crowe during Almost Famous how to chat. That's how we were promoting movies. It was a new thing. And Disney brought me in and said, can you do this type of internet marketing with Gone in 60 Seconds and all these other movies? And I've said, yes, of course. So what happened during that process is I became sort of this thought leader, kind of leading into with new technology in the digital space. So I've always kind of been very interested in that. And leading up to it, I went into Warner Brothers and working on Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter on these big franchises. I love marketing. And during the pandemic, in the background, I was actually training to be an intuitive healer for the last 15 years, just to try to deal with my own personal anxiety working in the tech and entertainment space. And during the pandemic, I kind of woke up and said, I really need to bring entertainment, technology, and wellness to people during this time so they can access it in a better and different way. And through what I was experiencing was through OTT platforms, how discovering new content was created a lot of anxiety for me. And I looked up the statistics and they say that most people don't get into the fourth or fifth layer of these different OTT. And the actual technology behind it is from the 70s. It's basically a DVD online. So it's sort of an antiquated way to experience content. And also the data, actually, your last guest was talking a lot about data, and I agree with her. This is the number one area that is going to change in the future because we're going to have different ways of seeing real data. Gone will be the heat maps and all those other things. We're going to be able to use eye tracking software. So I'm building a platform called Your Wellness Marketplace, and I'm working with a technology collaborator, Quantum Interface, and we're putting in technology that the U.S. Air Force is using, basically, that hasn't been deployed to civilians yet. And I like to use the visual as Minority Report because that's basically what it is. It's a virtual marketplace that you can go into and have your own little mini store, and it actually also connects to your physical store. So what's going to happen is we're building a bridge so we are prepared for anything that happens moving into the future, physical and virtual. And actually, it's going to really change a lot about the industry. And I hear what you've been saying a lot about, websites, and they've become this really expensive marketing piece that don't create a lot of sales. That's 100% true. And I think moving into the future, we're going to actually get rid of websites, believe it or not, because I've been noticing with all these practitioners, especially in Los Angeles, there's millions of practitioners who love to teach meditation and yoga and sound healing. They don't know anything about marketing, and they don't want to really know too much about it. And they're having to become mini entrepreneurs and learning how to use all these SaaS products, how to upload and change their own websites and create content. And it's moving them away from what they love to do, which is to help people. So we're going to build this marketplace where they just have to sign in and they have all these tools, including all of the AI that is going to change the way that it's going to change the way we experience content and we find content, but also we're creating another bridge with advertisers. We're making advertisers the hero in our marketplace. We're giving them a store where you can go in and get coupons, and you can actually, if you go into their store, you get free classes to your account to go and see other healers or other practitioners. And they can talk about the charities they're working on. They can have hosts of their own shows. And it's bringing all of us together for wellness, but using superior technology, data. You can also bring in VR content if that's the way you want to teach yoga. So it's going to be sort of a first ever.
What you shared with us is amazing. It's obviously you have quite a vision of the present and the future that you are taking this opportunity to build and develop so that you can share it with people and companies so that, one, they're getting some of the healing guidance that they need, but also a whole new area of marketplace, which
Yes,
which is phenomenal, and it has different visions of movie and technology running through my head as you describe it. So this is quite an endeavor that you're on, and we are excited for to really see more and learn more as your time goes on. So we'd love to check back and see how things are going. And thank you so much for sharing this with us today.
oh, thank you, and have a great day. Thanks, Howard. Bye.
So what Gina shared with us is phenomenal and so incredible that what she's developing, and look forward to hearing and seeing a lot more. You can learn more on dailyadbrief.com. But go out, have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you next time on Marketing Champions.